Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. Before we get into it, let's give this video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, I'm pretty sure you already know what to do. I don't even got to tell you. So Shiba is new, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Share with you guys our opinion. Quick update. Let you know what's going on out here. So Shiba new and Dogecoin accepted by global real estate giant. Prepare for a comeback. Jamestown real estate giant has announced the acceptance of Shiba new and Dogecoin as a payment through BitPay integration. Integration. Yes, that's the right word. Shiba Inu and Dogecoin are on track to recover from the recent pullback in meme coin prices. Analysts are bullish on both meme coins, predicting a Shiba Inu price rally similar to 2021. So guys, you see what analysts is expecting, but don't let that, raise your horses too quickly. Always know this is a very high risk, high reward play. So I want you to make sure, because I don't want nobody, going back crying to their parents and we all grown here, tell them about how much money you lost, because we know how risky this play is. We know how risky every single play is, besides the ones that's right in front of our face. And we know, we could put whatever on them. Companies like Apple, companies like Walmart, companies like Nike, companies like, we're not even going to get into it. You get what I'm saying? Those are the companies you want to, be greedy and don't give a damn about what you, put in. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys, because I just got to break that down, because a lot of people would throw all their little money in and be crying whenever they start losing it. So we know this thing could have the potential to run, and it can run like crazy, guys. Just as a small amount as of $2.29 back in January of 2020 would have turned your little small $2 into over $1 million on today, guys, if you was invested in Shiba Inu. So we see how big of an impact a small amount of money could be when betting on a company like Shiba, or not company, but meme stock or token, however you wanted to look at it, guys. So betting on this thing, you could put a small amount and turn it into a large amount, but a large amount turn into a very small amount. So you don't want to go, too big, guys. Be smart, because whether you know it or not, that's the trick. That's the secret. That's the real secret. That's why I'm being quiet about it. Hey, every time you go small, watch how much profit and watch how much money you make. But whenever you go big and try to be greedy, watch how much you lose, or watch how much, how bad that trade go or that investment go. It don't work like that all the time, but far as short-term gratification, which a lot of you want that short-term instant gratification, then you need to go small and you will see some gratification. But every time you go big, watch how quickly you lose. It's just, I don't know why, but try. Just watch and see now. Watch and see. But anyways, let's continue though. That's a gem now. Don't forget it. Write it down. Aim small, miss small. That's the key. So let me continue though. Let me keep going, because y'all ain't paying attention to that there. Y'all ain't want to hear about that there. Y'all just want to hear go all in, go YOLO, lose all your money, quick, fast. Nah, that ain't the way to be. You want to live. You want to be able to see another day, to be able to get another opportunity come your way. You ain't gonna be able to do that by going all in, risking it all at one bit. So anyways, guys, more about Shiba though, and less about that. Shiba Inu has been on the road, man. Shiba is doing some incredible things. Man, Shiba has been burning off supply for the longest now in different creative ways. With the coffee shop, money came in that's bought with Shiba Inu branded coffee. They'll take the proceeds from that and acquire and burn Shiba with that. The gaming company for Shiba, they also ran ads and let the money that was made off that burn off Shiba. You got people in the community sending Shiba over to a burn wallet, burning off Shiba. You have this new burn portal that just burnt off a massive amount of Shiba in a short period of time. In the first 48 hours of launch, it already burnt off billions of Shiba, guys. And now it's already surpassed 15 billion in Shiba that's being burnt. And that's great, guys. That's exactly what we want to see. So long as this thing could keep the pace and the momentum that we're seeing here, and I'm pretty sure with time, everything speeds up and pick up. Because if we go back to the beginning, we was only burning off, a few $1,000s worth of Shiba. But it seemed like a lot because they were saying, we just burnt off 50 million Shiba, 100 million Shiba, 200 million Shiba. That wasn't equating to nothing but equivalent to anything but, a few $1,000s, not much. But them burning off billions of Shiba at one time, that's a little bit more. Still not excessive, a big amount, but it's still a little more. We now in the double digits. We now, nearing the six figures, that 200,000, 250,000, quarter million, 500,000 that we're burning off, guys. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, guys. And that's what we want to see. So Shiba knew what you definitely need to prepare for, though, which is nothing to be scary about. Know how good and how well Shiba has been sustaining this price action after running up over 43 million%, guys. I don't really think people really understand how you could easily tell this thing has legs. And then when it run again, it's going to run, guys. Being for the fact we ran up as high as we have, you would expect this thing to done sell off massively by now. I'm talking about by thousands and thousands and thousands of percentage, guys. Just dropping and dropping and dropping. That's what it should have done by now. And I told you guys in the previous videos, I was going to see how it maintained, keep a close eye on it, see it after it get leveled off, see exactly where buyers and sellers can come to an agreed price and where this thing is going to settle out at. And we seen that now, and it basically settled out in the 20s. We just going to say the end number to keep it simple. We know it's 4 zeros. So it settled off in the 20s. We see we kind of have a fair price action, even though we know at any given moment one can overtake the other. We can have a huge dip or we can have a huge spike. That's what I'm here to talk about. Let you guys know what I believe Shiba is about to do on this next move. So basically what we expecting, guys, right now we trading at 23. We just going to say the end number, coming down, testing 22 at major support. If we break 22, this support, which I think it will be broken, judging by the fact on how Bitcoin is also trading. Bitcoin is trading right down near its 3-month low, right around $37,000, right at 39K. So if Bitcoin break $36,000, which I think it will, because we've been predicted this. I told you guys after Bitcoin ran up 3 times as high as its 2018 all-time high of $20,000 and reached 60,000 plus. Told you guys we was 3x above. So many people done have massive volatility, and the big drop was approaching, guys, due to, the nice crazy run up. It's sustaining itself, holding up, being volatile in between 30,000 and 50,000, right near 60. We knew, this thing is either about to run back up past 60 towards 100K, or it's about to drop big before reroute and then running all the way back up crazy. And like I told you guys, I do believe this thing is going to drop, and it's going to come down to prices. People is going to be, scared to buy then, which they hoping and wishing for cheaper Bitcoin. But once it dropped, the way I believe it's going to drop before it take off again, people is going to be scared, skeptical, putting out fear. We already know how they like to do. So anyways, guys, I am expecting for Bitcoin to drop. It break below 36,000. We can expect for Shiba Inu to drop as well. It break below 22. We can expect Shiba to possibly lose a zero to the downside. That's nothing to get scared of. That's just if you over leverage, probably shave off a little bit so you can able to be accumulating more whenever it make that drop. But we could possibly see 5 zeros instead of 4 for one time, for a period of time before we shoot right back up and knock off that zero, then knock off another zero, guys. But I am expecting, this thing only 200%, a little bit of over 200% from its all-time high of in the 80s, just in the end number. So this thing is held up basically the whole 43 million%. So I do think this thing could possibly have a crazy drop just to try and scare a lot of people out, because we know a lot of people is on Shiba now. Shiba is more popular than Dogecoin, in my opinion. A lot of people is, rather, accumulate more Shiba than they is Doge, because of the, you're able to accumulate so much for a small amount of cash, a small amount of capital. So you already know, guys, that's all I got for this video. Just want to let you guys know my thoughts and opinions. That's not to scare anyone, think, or say I'm bearish on Shiba. It's just to let you guys know my thoughts and what I think is coming. So you already know, be sure to do your own research. I love you guys. We out, and God bless you. We gone.